Hi guys, welcome to another audio video, and I'll be reading Esther 4 of the King James Version Bible, and it reads, When Mordecai perceived all that was done, Mordecai rent his clothes and put on sackcloth with ashes and went out into the midst of the city and cried with a loud and a bitter cry, and came even before the king's gate, for none might enter into the king's gate clothed with sackcloth. And in every province whithersoever the king's commandment and his decree came, there was a great mourning among the Jews, and fasting, and weeping, and wailing, and many lay in sackcloth and ashes. So Esther's maids and her chamberlains came and told it her. Then was the queen exceedingly grieved, and she sent raiment to clothe Mordecai, and to take away his sackcloth from him, but he received it not. Then called Esther for Attash, one of the king's chamberlains, whom he had appointed to attend upon her, and gave him a commandment to Mordecai to know what it was and why it was. So Attash went forth to Mordecai unto the street of the city, which was before the king's gate, and Mordecai told him of all that had happened unto him, and of the sum of the money that Haman had promised to pay the king's treasuries for the Jews to destroy them. Also he gave him the copy of the writing of the decree that was given at Shushan to destroy them, to shew it unto Esther, and to declare it unto her, and to charge her that she should go in unto the king, to make supplication unto him, and to make requests before him for her people. And Attash came and told Esther the words of Mordecai. Again Esther spake unto Attash, and gave him commandment unto Mordecai. All the king's servants and all the people of the king's provinces do know that whosoever, whether man or woman, shall come unto the king into the inner court, who is not called, there is one law of his, to put him to death, except such to whom the king shall hold out the golden scepter, that he may live. But I have not been called to come in unto the king these 30 days. And they told to Mordecai Esther's words. Then Mordecai commanded to answer Esther, Think not with thyself that thou shalt escape in the king's house more than all the Jews. For if thou altogether holdest thy peace at this time, then shall their enlargement and deliverance arise to the Jews from another place, but thou and thy father's house shall be destroyed. And who knoweth whether thou art come to the kingdom for such a time as this? Then Esther bade them return Mordecai this answer, Go, gather together all the Jews that are present in Shushan, and fast ye for me, and neither eat nor drink 3 days, night or day. I also and my maidens will fast likewise, and so will I go in unto the king, which is not according to the law, and if I perish, I perish. So Mordecai went his way, and did according to all that Esther had commanded him. Alright guys, so here we see where the decree from chapter 1, Esther chapter 1, is coming into effect, where you cannot go in to the king unless he calls you in, right? And here we see where Esther actually has to take a stand for her people. Though she was told by Mordecai not to reveal herself a Jew, she now had to stand up for her people, to actually save her people from persecution, right? And no, this is a woman, she had to be brave for her people. Can you imagine her thinking, okay, I need to do this for my people, and if I don't do this for my people, they will all perish. And if it is that they do not perish because the Lord sends somebody else, then I will certainly suffer for not coming to the aid of my people. God himself will punish me, right? And here she is basically caught between a rock and a hard place. And she decided, okay, here's what we're gonna do. I need you all to fast for me. Fast so I can have strength to go in before the king. I need to go in before the king and make this request for my people. I have to do it. Mordecai advised her that she should do it. Think not of herself, but of the people, right? Because he was saying that she does not know the reason why she was sent. So she does not know the reason why she was sent. God had probably put her in that place and gave her favor in the eyes of those around her for such a time as this. So she does not know. No one knows, right? And so she told Mordecai to fast for her and tell the people, the Jews also in Shushan, to fast for her so that she may gain strength and she may actually gain their salvation and allow them not to be persecuted, right? And here we see where a woman is being basically not a savior, because I don't want to compare her to God and say a savior, but where she is being someone who will actually help to save her people. She will be that light for her people, to take her people from the face of oppression in this way, from persecution, to save them from persecution, not oppression, persecution. Alright, guys? And so, you do not know what plans God has for you. So sometimes when you find favor in the sight of others, it's not for your sake. It's not because you're so awesome, you're above others. It's because God has a plan for you. So ready yourself for whatever plan the Lord has for you. Okay, guys? Continue to walk in your salvation, and if you've not yet gained it, then seek it. There's no better time to begin than the present. Have yourselves a blessed day. Bye.